Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Today, we as the opposition team do not regret mergers and acquisition within the tech industry. First of all, let us talk about what is mergers and acquisition. Mergers is when a company combines and merges themselves into other company to make their company bigger. Meanwhile, acquisition is when a company take over other company to create a bigger and better company and create more shareholders. And in the status quo that we are facing right now, we see a lot of companies merging and combining themselves to other companies to make them bigger and successful. And why we as the opposition team support this is because it gained a lot more benefit than loss. Like what the government team has failed us to give us is they don't specifically say what they are standing for and why those arguments stand for that people. First of all, we're going to bring we stand for our country economic. Why? Because with merging and acquisition of these companies to get bigger, if we let our own country's companies get bigger by merging on other companies, this can increase their value. This can increase the amount of income they create, and they can actually compete with the international companies such as the other, like Uber, like Amazon. With helping our company to get bigger by merging, we can help our countries to evolve more too. And when this government said this act is going to prevent smaller companies to evolve, this is completely wrong. Why I said that? Because not by having a bigger company doesn't mean you are going to fail, because those big companies were once a small company that's fighting a bigger company. Having a small company fighting a bigger company doesn't mean that you are going to lose. Like, for example, Tokopedia is a startup from Indonesia, but it grew itself to be bigger. Why? But also, why we think that this is strong, because by having a bigger company let them merging, this also let the smaller company merge and let the small company to be expanded more. By having the smaller company sees what the bigger company has done, they can learn, they can evolve what the better thing that they can do to succeed the bigger company. And also, second of all, we stand for the customer. When the government said that this give the customer harm, but they doesn't really specific as what kind of harm that is actually giving. Because with a company that customer already have a trust on, like Facebook, a lot of older people uses Facebook. So if Facebook merges with take control of Instagram, those older generation, I use Facebook, then I can trust Instagram too, because I used to use what I use. This is going to help our consumer to use what they have been using for a while. They can use what they've been having a trust on. And when the government have said to us that they are forcing this company are forcing their customer to use their service, that is not true, because those customers already have their right. They choose what they want to use or where. And when the government has said to us about they are attacking the customer privacy, that is completely also false, because it's never have been confirmed that companies look at our private messages. Because when we use a private message service, they would tell us that your secret, that your privacy is being kept by their company. Let's just think of it this way: if people can see our private message easily, wouldn't it make it easier for pedophile to be captured easily? Wouldn't it be scammer to be caught, to be in jail? But no, there's still a lot of those people roaming around in the internet. Because why? Because we cannot read the private message unless this own user show it to us. And when you say that it's attack the privacy, again we're going to bring about the trust. If those consumers are afraid their privacy is being attacked, they would use what they've been trusting all this time, right? They would, I am scared that this random app is going to attack my privacy, so I'm just going to use what this company have already bring us. This also help our customer. And so, third of all, we are standing for our worker. When this government team had said to us that this act is going to harm our worker and consume a lot of money, a lot of time, and a lot of need more worker. But that is the point. If we make and let this company merge more and make those company bigger, those company will need more workers. So more worker mean more employee needed for that country. More employee means decrease on the unemployment of this country, because we know there's a high rate of unemployment in this era, especially in this pandemic. And with the decreasing of unemployment, they will decrease the poverty rate of the country. It will also boost the country economic itself, like what we are standing for in the first place. So, like I said, this giving so many benefits that we have been talking about right here, right now, about the rise of our country economic, the rise of our consumer right and our consumer happiness, and for our worker to have more work for their place. And when this government team have also said to us that customer will not well informed, that is completely false again by the government team, because when you sign up or logged in to another application or another company, they would give you term and service. And when you said that it is too long for the consumer, it is going to make them hard for them, that is their responsibility. As a consumer, they have a responsibility to use the service on to read those, to understand what they are signing up for, and that is what they are. If they want to use something, they have to know the responsibility that they're having. That is why you need to be in some application and company, you need to be in certain age to be using it. And we as the opposition team want to let this company to keep merging and to let them expand as much as they can. And we want this big company also as a recreational, as a motivation for those other smaller companies to thrive, to copy and to motivate them to expand and get bigger like those bigger companies. Like we say before, this act have more benefit than loss that they have been given. And the government team said, like what the government team, it's a tech privacy. First, it never been confirmed when the government said that when the government said it harmed the consumer, but it actually helped the consumer to use the service that they are trusted. When it harmed worker, but it actually helped the worker to have more work, to have more workplace, to can be able to earn what they need to fix their living, and so many more benefits are being said. And the loss that the government team has spoken to us is so little and doesn't being explained much. And this second of all, what I want to bring about, this government team failed to give us what mechanism that they will do in this motion. What will they have done to deal with the company that are already being merged? That is all for me. Thank you.